So, hi. Today I decided to make a video about Austlen Entourage stroller, which is made for two kids, in case if you have like Irish twins, which is just like real close age kids. I was really excited about this stroller when I bought it in December, and I was expecting to have a baby in January, which is my fourth child, so I consider myself pretty experienced about the buggies, so I was super excited about this. It does everything what it states for, but it has some issues, which is why we didn't really use this buggy. We bought this, I waited for a month till I had a baby. We tried it out one time outside on the sidewalk. We live in a suburb, not like a big place, and we have no winter in Florida. So we tried it out one time, and it didn't work out well at all. I was exhausted, so that's why I'm making this video, just to get to the people who have designed this stroller, and they would probably improve it for other moms. So I'll just go ahead and tell what I didn't like and why I'm so upset. And I have to sell this buggy now, and I'm losing like $500 in it, because for half a year I was trying to sell for $900 with all the accessories I got, and the car seat adapter and the stand seat attachment. And guys, I spent tons of money. I didn't get any use out of it, and I'm losing money on it, and this is only because the right design is loose, probably. I don't know. I mean, so here we go. When we have, I won't go over like telling you what kind of buggy it is. Everybody knows there are lots of reviews which show you all the features of this stroller. This is like amazing system, really nice quality of the fabric, and the whole idea of extending and everything. But when you put an older child here and you put the baby into the car seat, right, so I'll remove this bag. The stroller appears to be really difficult to maneuver around. Even if I go just on the sidewalk, it's really difficult. And if one of the kids starts crying and you need to pick him up, hi Winnie, she's a little dust. So if you need to pick one of them up, you just can't push this buggy with one hand. I guess I didn't do it since January, so I can be kind of slow here. So this is how it works. The idea of the whole stroller is really great. You don't have to fold it, so you don't have to take it apart before folding it into multiple pieces. It just folds everything together, really smart. But when you put the baby here, the older child wasn't there. She was 2 years, 3 months old when he was born. So we got it all together, and I went outside like this, and I pushed the buggy, and he starts screaming. I take him out, and I can't push this buggy anymore. There is no weight at all, right? There is a child in the front. Okay, I was exhausted. So I didn't really try it again. I did try. She went out. She basically just walked. I was holding her hand. I did put him on the front. This goes completely flat, practically flat, yeah. And I noticed that the angle of the seat, it doesn't exist. It's flat, completely flat. The only issue I had, the same issue I had on the other buggy I currently use. And the problem is, when you have a child in there, no matter what age the child is, he tends to slide out of the buggy, and he can't stay in here for a long time. Even if you lift this up, you know, he goes kind of forward. If you're a woman and you have had a baby, you probably can understand this, because when you go to the hospital to have a baby, after having a baby, they put you on this bed, and you can't really hold yourself, you know, you're exhausted. like a baby, they are not able to move themselves around. And they put you on that bed, which is completely flat. The back seat reclines, right? So you kind of lift this part up, but you can see it. You keep sliding down, and it's really difficult and exhausting for you. That's how exactly the baby feels in there, and an older child as well. My toddler was exactly the same. The only way I would fix this issue, I did it with my other buggy. Not to mention that was Yo-Yo, Baby and Yo-Yo. I love that buggy, that's the only issue we had. But that issue was fixed the way, like I would put a diaper right here on the front part of the seat. It would raise it a little bit up. That would be perfect then. So, the other issue, which could be probably not an issue for somebody, but when your kid's loud enough and you have enough of stress, one little thing just makes it even worse. When the older child is sitting here, she does this with her legs all the time. How nice is that? Wouldn't be bad if you put like a little piece of rubber here, at least, if you can fix it like in stable position. So this is another thing. I think, oh no, it's not too bad. No, sorry, one more thing. The straps. The straps are super short. I still have text here, right? I didn't take it off because I didn't really use the body. So the straps are super short. They're on their longest position, and they just fit a 2-year-old child. If I put 8-month-old in here, which I'm gonna do to show you right now, because he's crying anyways, so I'll get the baby. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Johnny. What? Okay, sweetie. So if you put an 8-month-old in here, you'll see how it looks. You're helping. Thank you, Winifred. Thank you, Winifred. So these are the oldest adjustments on the straps. It kind of goes, these are the oldest if you talk about the waist and this part, the crotch and the waist. This goes higher like this, but you can't really fit anything around the waist. Like for her, this is super tight, although she's not fat, baby or anything. Ouchie, I'll show it on the older child. Yes, Johnny. We can open it from both sides, which is kind of cute. Okay. I know. No, yeah, on both sides. There's not a button here. So, this way you can see. This is the longest part, 8-month-old. If you put her in there, if she has jean pants and like sweatshirt, it's not gonna fit at all. And this is the main part. These parts, kids tend to take their arms out and everything. So the only thing what is keeping them inside is basically this. I mean, at least my kids, they're just crazy. They want to get these shoulder straps up. Winnie, can you please stop? So Johnny, come sit on the floor a little bit. Winnie, let's go show all parts with here. So she's right now 2 years, 10 months, and shoulder straps lengthwise is fine, but the crotch and here, she basically has no clothes on, right? This digs into her legs right here. If I will show you to compare how it works on Chile, this part is much higher and these guys are much longer. So for this reason, I don't like it, because when it's chilly in the evening, I put pants on her and sweatshirt, I can barely lock this thing at all. Thank you, Winnie. So I'm really Not happy with the purchase. I was super excited, but it's not working. I need to pick the video. It's super heavy. So, thank you for watching. Hope it will help to improve it. We need to be careful. Bye bye.